feelings. There's really only one, and then the rest of them kind of take your path. I'm just so proud. When coaches get chances to do this stuff, and you just I've said it before too. I think with Nick, that it justifies a lot of sacrifices that you make. Personal life, family life, your professional life. But they are all full circle. It's all worth it. It's all a part of and a culmination of this stuff all coming together. Just very proud. And there's individual celebrations, and some of them still going on in the gym now. It's just, how can he not be? It's a very big deal, and it's something we're all very proud of.
Talk about the fortitude that your team had. I mean, these last two games, Brookhaven yesterday and today, Lorain Valley, going to 5 games. Talk about the no-quit attitude that, your team showed, and also your second-year players demonstrated to the younger kids.
Will to win. I mean, it's the best guy. Just another reporter over here asked me the same thing. It's just the will to win from and not just our seconds, but our first years too. Our captains early in the season, our second-year players early in the season made it very clear that this was something they wanted, and this is something that we truly believed after last year we could do. You hear that enough, and you talk about it every day. Even with the first-year kids, that stuff starts to stick, and it did. So the will to win from a group of second-year kids, fueled by we're going to help them win from the first years. Yeah, this was, and the way it all came together, it's great, fun.
And it's got to be a little bittersweet too. Those second-year players. They've experienced success at the end of both of their seasons. With 2 national champions. Talk about that bittersweet, ending and having to say goodbye to those special group of girls that produced this.
Well, any time spent with the right group of kids is even the one and dones, as we refer to them too. Kids are great, and kids are great all over the place. And most coaches, if you get the chance and you're fortunate enough to spend time with them, keeps you coming back. And it's a big part of our culture as coaches in athletics. This particular group is different for me because there's a handful of them that have been with me even through the club stuff for 6 years. So they've become family. Their families have become extended friends, and I've developed relationships with some of their parents too off the court. Bittersweet, maybe tomorrow. At the moment, just the celebration itself, and just watching them spend time with each other, and celebrating something we all did together. It means the world to me. Bittersweet, probably tomorrow, but at the moment, just again, very proud.
Does the second national championship feel different than the first one?
You know what, it does. But it does it for a different sense. Last year's team, all those kids came back for a reason. We were upset in a region tournament that we felt we were the better team on the floor, and it didn't work out. And again, that's sports. Sometimes it doesn't. So they did some stuff in the off season that I have never seen before. So we watched them roll into the season. We watched the #1 ranking pop up. We watched them hold it the entire year. We watched them sweep this tournament last year. This year's group a little different. We have fewer second-year players than last year. We had, a couple of untimely losses that we learned from and stepped forward from, and we're better for. It's a different feel because this team had to endure some things off the court that in 27 years of coaching I've never had to, and it's just life stuff. This team has, big wins. We've lost big matches. We've celebrated. We've grieved. It's been a different season. So it's been kind of a different closeness and a different connection, and it certainly makes today that you swallow that tennis ball, so to speak. It's gone. It just feels just nice.